Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this very, very special episode of Renegade of Wrestling. I am JJ Williams, your host. I am being joined at this time by Jade. I'll have Stat Boy on in a little bit, as well as Jeff Meacham. We are here tonight because they did it. The Kings won the Cup. They are the 2012 Stanley Cup champions. Just go ahead and cover your face there. 2012 Stanley Cup champions. Jade is being censored right now. Shout out to my mom and my stepdad Chuck for buying me the shirt. I told you I'd get it on the show.
Almost elbowed me to do it.
It's just been a crazy and emotional night. What was it like sitting here at home watching it?
I grabbed Dylan. I was like, "We did it, baby!" And just started blubbering. He's like, "Why are you crying, Mommy?" And I'm like, "I'm happy." They did it, and your boy did it. You know, my boy did it. Jeff's boy did it. Oh my God! It was
Do you
awesome.
think there was any surprise with Quick getting the MVP?
Oh no, not at all. He's been awesome.
Yeah. With the exception of the last two games, Game 4 and Game 5,
He was tired.
you know, he was definitely in a bit of a slump there, but
He
you
was
know,
tired.
every
I'm
home
sorry.
game the crowd was chanting MVP when his little baby face would pop up on the screen there, because they knew that he was the man.
Speaking of baby faces, did you see anything of the news or anything?
No, I was inside.
Oh my God! During the
Celebration?
no, not the celebration. Where they talked to him. The
Interviews?
I guess not the interviews, but where the news talks to him.
Press conference.
Thank you.
Okay. We were gonna get there eventually, folks. See, this is the good part about Jade talking right now, is because she saw the television version, we saw the live version.
But no, they had Quick and the coach.
Mm-hmm.
And Quick, God bless him, his little daughter was coming in and out in back of him trying to get his attention. He kept on having to pick her up and she's sitting there, "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy." He was just like, "Ah."
Not to go back to wrestling, but that reminds me of the massive interview we did with Vintage Dragon after he just went to sell, and his daughter kept starting to run into the camera shot. But, you know, today is a proud moment for Kings fans. 45 years they've been waiting for this.
I'm still crying.
You know, we all wish it could have been Game 4, because that was to the day, the birth date of the
Oh,
Kings.
that would have been so awesome.
But, you know,
We did it.
we did it in the end regardless.
Oh, God.
Anything else you want to say before we send you off and bring in the next person?
Go, Kings, go. Go, Kings, go. We did it. Woo!
Alright, thank you, Jade.
Bye. Yay.
Be careful getting down.
I know, right?
Don't kill yourself. Alright, next guest at this time, the bandwagon hopper himself,
Truly admitted, but never duplicated.
Stat Boy, welcome.
What's up, brother? What's up, Renegade?
Thank you for coming onto the show for the celebration.
That's right, that's right.
Now, how much of the game did you get to see? Because I know the way your work schedule works, you usually get home very late. Did you get home in time for the celebration? Did you get to catch any of the game?
Basically, I got off work. It was about 6:15. I was backstage at work, and it was just getting into the first intermission report.
Okay.
And I saw the boarding penalty on Scuderi, which was the penalty was well deserved on the devil side.
Yes, the 5-minute major.
5-minute major. That was
Pretty much made the game for us.
Oh yes, I mean, I saw his nose. I saw how cut it was. I'm thinking, my God, that thing has to be broken, which you confirmed when you came home. So let's hope that heals properly. Then I saw that the score was 3-0, and it's like, I do what I always do. It's like, they got this. I ain't gotta worry about it. They got this.
It's never over till it's
I
over.
know,
Me and Jeff were talking about that on the train, and he started getting a bunch of tweets and texts like, "Can we start celebrating now?" I was like, "No." D3 taught us that a team can come back from a 9-0 deficit and still tie the game.
Right. So I just said, and I figured I might as well just head home. So I came home and I went to, here's a cheap plug, the Beach Club over by the Ralphs there on the near the VA.
Okay.
And as soon as I walked in the door, I look at the score. It's 6-1. It's like with 1 minute left to go, and it's like the crowd. It's like, come on, It's like started pumping up the crowd. And about 30 seconds in, they started a little Go King Go at 50, and I go, all right, start the countdown. They counted it down. The final buzzer hits, and it's just like screaming and whistles and everything. And I saw as much as NBC would allow to show
Right.
of the celebration there.
It's interesting that you brought up, the 1 minute to go, because we actually got footage of that from inside the arena. Take a second, I'm going to throw to that right now. Check this out. Like you said, man, the crowd was hot. They were into it. The crowd was alive. There was an electricity that I had never felt inside of an arena, even at a wrestling event.
And then they came out with the Conn Smythe.
Yes, Conn Smythe trophy.
And it's like, we're saying, give it to Quick. You got no. We knew Quick was going to get it. He deserved it.
I was going to ask you the same thing. Was there ever a doubt in your mind that it was going to go to anybody other than Quick?
No. Even if the Kings had even not won the cup, they still would have given it to Quick. That's happened before in the NHL.
Because I know a lot of our fans were saying, do you think Kopi deserves to be the MVP? It was like, as great as Kopi is, Quick's the one that's made the team this year.
I mean, he's a wall. I mean, for however young he is, he's a big guy. And then, the cup comes out, and I did notice that when Simone Gagne had it, it looked like he almost dropped it, and it's like, no!
There were a couple of people that looked like they were about to drop it.
Who else did?
I don't remember. I was so caught up in the moment, trying to fight back tears myself.
And
so,
I was kind of saying, let save the best for last, let Quick hold it last, but he got a hold of it, and you know, the last thing I saw was Nolan with the cup, and then after that I just bailed. So, you know, I mean, good job to the Kings. You know, it's no secret I am bandwagon hopping, no doubt. But
at least you admit it.
At
There's
least I'm
going to be a
admit it.
lot of
Oh,
fans
yeah.
out there that are going to bandwagon hop, that are going to try and pretend like they've been down since day one.
And
at least you've got the balls enough to come on camera live via Memorex and admit it.
And I wouldn't mind to see this, but I want to see back-to-back next year. How about that? Let's keep the cup in LA. That's what I really want to see. So
it's always possible.
It is, you know.
It's always possible.
They're
going to have to keep that momentum going, and they're just going to have to come out playing strong at the start of the season. Show people why they need to fear them.
The first number 8 ranked team to win the Stanley Cup. There's your
Stat Boy approved.
Stat Boy approved.
All right, man. Thank you very much for joining us. All right. Once again, thank you to Stat Boy for joining us. The last guest at this time needs no introduction. Probably the most die-hard fucking Kings fan that I've ever met. 29 years he's been waiting for this. Jeff, come on in.
Yay!
Boys did it, man.
I don't know what the fuck to say. Damn it, I was trying so hard not to do this in front of the people because they're going to make fun of me, bastards.
If they make fun of you, man, then you can just go on Facebook and rip them.
Ain't about that, man. Alright, you know what?
Do you need help? Do you need,
No,
do you need to hold anything here?
I got it. Explode.
It's not going to explode.
I can't even twist this thing.
Let me see.
Here, go ahead, Stab Boy.
Whoa. It's not exploding.
It's just fresh.
There you go.
Silver bullet knocked my head.
That smells good.
I bet it does.
That's like a shot glass, dude. You should be...
Alright.
We should
Take
got
a
some...
sip from the cup. There you go, baby.
Can I
He's
get,
been
can I
waiting
get
to
one
do
of those?
that since 1993 when he bought that Stanley Cup, when they almost had it the first time.
Back then it would have been Martin Ellis, though.
Yeah, that's true. You
You're
would have been
younger.
underage.
You're younger back then.
You'd have been underage, but, you know.
Alright, well,
Taking a drink from the cup, that's the moment I'm trying to keep.
I'm going...
Pass that around.
Later, Stat Boy, later.
I'm a drunk.
Talk about what this means to finally get to see your boys silence the naysayers.
I have this theory that they knew that I wasn't in the building Wednesday night. That I was stuck down at the street with that crazy Hooters crowd. Because my grandma went in my dad's seat and they won. And then my little brother, God bless him, they went to Game 4. You guys went to Game 4. You went with Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't do it. And they went to Jersey. And they didn't do it. And
the night that it was your turn, they did it.
I can't even talk.
Go
Jeff
figure,
lost
folks.
for words.
I was gonna say, Jeff
Seriously.
Meacham is speechless. The great and powerful Oz, if you will, is speechless here.
Yeah, pay attention to the man behind the beard.
I was going to say, let's put the t-shirt up in front of you, maybe then you can talk better.
Yeah, right, seriously. I am so... Joy. This is the second greatest day of my life.
You were telling me on the train, you haven't cried this much since
I haven't
when?
cried this much since we brought Dylan home from the hospital. Because he was in there for 2 weeks, and we didn't know we were going to bring him home. And they gave us that news that morning, and we got to take him home. And I've been through breakups, I've been through hellacious things in the last 4 years and everything, and I have not cried this fucking much. Tears of joy, anyway. My dad, you guys have all met my dad at some point or another, Jade especially. He does not cry. The man does not cry.
The man barely shows emotion. I usually look over where they're sitting from my seat, and this is my impression of Jeff's dad during the game.
Yeah, exactly. He sits there just stone-faced and just right there.
Tonight, he was on his feet, spinning his rally towel. He was the most animated I had ever seen him. You'd think he was a Disney audio animatronic. Seriously,
Wow.
the way he was getting down there.
We were both bawling, but by the time the 5-minute mark hit, it was over. I'm trying to sip beer, I don't give a shit.
What kind of beer is it there?
That's a silver bullet, motherfuckers, right there. I will shield for Coors Light. I know Redneck Island is sponsored by Miller Lite now because Stone Cold drinks that stuff, but I'm drinking a silver bullet tonight. I don't care. Just to all of you guys that have watched the shows the last 2 months and jumped on the bandwagon with me, thank you.
To all the naysayers.
To all the naysayers, naysay all you want.
At the end of the day, we did it.
It says it all right here. This House of Ink in Venice. If y'all watch this show, I'm probably gonna get this tattooed on me right here. This little logo set right here. 'Cause this shit's bitching. I love it.
It's gonna take a while.
I'm gonna ask you the same thing I asked Jade and Statboy. Was there ever any doubt that Quick was gonna get the MVP?
No. The minute that little midget Bettman stepped out there with the concept, all right, let's give it to Quick. Move on. Let's get the Stanley Cup out. Where's my cup? There it is, right here. Bring out the big boy, because the Conn Smythe was a given. It's going to Quick no matter who won this series. Even if the Devils pull it out on Wednesday, if we actually went back to Jersey, Quick was MVP of this whole series. Even if the Devils came back from a 3-0. Quick was the man.
Yeah.
And I heard you say he was in a slump last 2 games. It was a rough last couple games.
Yeah.
For everybody.
I mean, I actually had my doubts as to whether or not they would start Quick tonight because he had such a bad Game 4 and Game 5. I thought that maybe they'd stick Bernier in there and see if he could close it out.
Well, it really wasn't. I beg to differ as far as a really bad Game 4 and 5. It just
Game 4 was horrid.
Game 4 was horrid, but at the end of the day, it was only 2 goals. And yes, that one goal where he ventured into the frickin' promised land out there instead of being in the damn pipes, I'll give you that one.
And that was something you and I talked about.
Oh, we did. And at the end of the day, he has been our shining star since October.
Yeah.
And there was no doubt in anybody's mind that he would be the MVP. He should win the goddamn Hart Trophy for the MVP of the whole season. He will win the Vezina Trophy for Goalie of the Year. If he doesn't, I'm going to go up to the Hall of Fame and start kicking some ass. But it's like, it says it all. Stanley Cup champions. And I'm probably not going to sleep right for a couple of days.
At least until the parade?
At least till the parade on Thursday, absolutely.
There is talk that they might go to Disneyland too.
Good.
If
the LA Kings are watching this and you go to Disneyland, stop by Toontown and visit Statboy. He'll either be in Pluto's Doghouse,
That's right.
Daisy's Diner, or Clarabelle's.
Clarabelle's.
Go over there, find the horrendous 70s porn star mustache, and tip your Stanley Cup championship hats to Statboy for jumping on your bandwagon.
And then of course they have to.
And see your woman.
Yeah,
That's right.
And then of course they get to go to the White House too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Obama gets a Kings jersey with a 1 on it. And he has to say "Go Kings Go" because he's a Chicago fan.
Yep.
I don't know if I said this on air or not, but I know I said it to, I believe, Chuck when we were up there for the pool party for Game 2. When I went to my first game this season, I felt something special in the air with the team. That was my first professional hockey game ever this season for the Kings.
As far as NHL level, yeah.
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 And the first season I started going to games, they won the fucking cup.
You are a good luck charm, my friend. You and Pia Toscana.
I don't know if I want to take all that credit, because you know me, I'm not a superstitious guy.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I just feel proud that I was able to be there from beginning of the season to end of season and watch them overcome the odds.
And I feel proud that our freezer got this beer cold enough in time for you. God bless our freezer. Our refrigerator may be shit, but our freezer still works, damn it.
There we go.
Good stuff.
Alright, so for this very special edition of Renegade of Wrestling, I am J.J. Williams. I want to thank Jade, Statboy, and of course you, Jeff Meacham, for coming on the show. We're going to throw to the footage I shot of the celebration with the presentation of the Conn Smythe Trophy and the presentation of the cup. That's how we're going to wrap up this episode.
And if y'all are not fighting back tears, y'all have no souls. And I cried, and I'm a ginger. I'm supposed to be soulless.
There we go.
I cried.
We'll see you here tomorrow on the channel with RSI, and be sure that you're on the lookout for us this Thursday, live via Memorex from Long Beach Clothing Company, 4218 Atlantic Avenue. We will be there with our No Way Out predictions.
God help Long Beach Clothing Company.
Here's the footage of the trophy presentations. We'll see you next time.